If you could educate the world in one thing about the LGBT community, what would it be? Again, if you have the chance to educate the world in one thing about LGBT community, what would it be?
Okay, thank you for that very wonderful question. If I could educate the world in one thing about the LGBT community, what would it be? Okay, first and foremost, I would educate the world about equality. Because in our community, the LGBT community, up until now, we still haven't experienced equality. So I guess the one thing that I would promote or educate the world is equality. Because inequality starts with respect. Because people discriminate us, condemn and victimize us. So I guess the one thing that I would educate the world is equality. We're fair to ourselves and to each and everyone. And I guess that's what we all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Tanny. The word equally beautiful to us. Thank you so much for that. Now, 20, you don't think you exit for a moment. So, exit as a girl. I know that your love blush is currently crushed. Di ba doon? Now, we continue to our clinic number 2. We have this China Batan. Wow, breaking in pink down. How are you tonight?
Well, I'm good. Kind of hungry because I wasn't enough taken here, so I will do my best to answer whatever the question is. Thank you.
Before you're going to pick your question, is there someone with you tonight?
I'm sorry.
Is there someone with you tonight?
Yes, my one and only.
Oh, she has a boyfriend. And I can see it from her eyes. Now you're picking your question now. Okay? So, let me read it for you. Okay. You have to tell us something about this one. What is your favorite thing about the gay community in the Philippines? What is the good things about the gay community in the Philippines? What is your favorite part?
Okay, so first and foremost, that question is very related to myself since I am transgender and living a very hard life. But the thing is, when I was in my younger years, I am very afraid to express myself, especially that I am not accepted with my family at that time. So now, sitting in front of you, as a transgender, as a part of the LGBT, I myself, that my favorite thing is we make people happy. And I believe, ladies and gentlemen, that giving to society a happiness is something it can make our heart very big. Because I believe, ladies and gentlemen, that we as an LGBT living with happiness and a very colorful life. And with that, I believe that we as an LGBT experience whatever the challenges in life, but we will always hear that we myself and I being happy as myself. Thank you so much.
I can see the happiness in you, candidate number 2. Thank you for answering. Okay, there is a request in the part of our candidates. Kung pwede ko yung tuta ko, pagami na gamay ng echo sa atong bahay, kaya dito ma-alert ang bukits nila. Di ma-alert ang kabuksing. Kalma. Interpreter, please. Okay, now, candidate number 3, there you go. Miss Carla Estrada Padilla. Wow, the youngest of the girls. Nandito na po si Red Dragon. You have to take your question now. Kapag sa whiskey muna. Now, your question is...
Huwag may man.
Okay. Your question is, this is very timely. Okay. Do you believe or do you think that the youth of today faces more pressure or performance than the previous generation? Again, do you believe that the youth of today faces more pressure or performance than the previous generation?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, everything else I would like to do to review of that info, if I'm right. So, going back to my question, no, there's not such thing that refer to a youth that is
Heavy.
the youth does not refer to a pressures in the performance because the point there is the youth should educate yourselves. Send yourself to school in order to gain knowledge. It's not a pressure, but instead it is a learning from the school that you got. I believe that if you are just a student and let yourself send to school, then you will learn everything. Then you can learn and determine yourself as a self-determination. Self-determination is the affirmation of what you have started to do. By that, you can gain a lot of achievements being a student, being a new generation. And when we say achievements, it comes from the sincere feelings of a true happiness. Meaning, you are not in a state of pressure, but enjoy life to the fullest because life is too short. Thank you so much.
Wow, there is something else talking for tonight. Now, to continue with our Q&A round, I have here candidate number 4. This is Miss Aya. Aya, how are you tonight? Well, this is our first time together. Okay, so now, is this also your first time here in Barangay Pool, or have you visited the place before? So, are you happy with your experience? Alright, so without any further ado, you are now going to pick your question, and your question is, tell me about yourself. Alright? Right. Question to our candidate number 4 for tonight. How would you describe a beauty queen? Again, for you, how do you describe a beauty queen?
Well, thank you for giving me an interesting question.
Tawag ka.
Before I answer that,
Tawag ka.
let me okay told in your mind that we're always subjected to our own opinion. So regarding to that question, nothing answer is right, nothing answer is wrong. Because again, we're always subjected to our own opinion. The question is, how do I describe a real beauty queen? Well, ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, when you say the word beauty queen, you should have a bit of lightness, you should have beauty, you should have brain, you should have the thoughts and the talents and the intelligence that you should possess. But the real essence of being a beauty queen is not only wearing the crown for the head, but the real essence of being a beauty queen is wearing the crown, the heart. That is all. Thank you.
A true beauty queen is talking tonight. Thank you so much, candidate number 4. Now, wait out. When I check ba, this is your candidate number 5. This is Yuana Carnalisa, you are a nursing graduate, right?
That's correct.
Have you practiced your profession?
Before.
Okay, so now you are connected with...
I'm connected to a private company as of the moment, but sooner or later I'm planning to run my own business.
Alright, this is also our first time together.
Yes, oh yes.
Wow, you're all the way from Mandawi?
What's national?
Consolacion! So taas taas ang buhay na Plantino. From SM, Oops, Kapila, Lucy, May Pas, 40, SRP, Timothy, by Chico, Mabalhabal, Oxton, by Sipol. Joking, so are you ready for the question, girl? Yeah, we're gonna have this Miss Aya Lidl. Okay.
Mamidpid na to.
Alright. Okay, your question is, how would you convince the audience, together with our judges for tonight, that you deserve the title of Queen of Pooc 2018? Again, how would you convince the audience, together with our judges for tonight, that you deserve the title of Queen of Pooc 2018?
Thank you so much for that very interesting question. I want to convince the audience, the judges, that I deserve to win the title as Queen of Pooc 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, I have this in my mind always, that we're living in a world where people cannot live without judging others day by day. In fact, we cannot please everybody. I will not convince the audience or the judges. But definitely, right now, I am expressing my true inner self. I am a trans woman, a happy trans woman, but it doesn't mean that I am a hindrance in our society. Because I always take this as a challenge to make my life more productive and more efficient. People see us weak. People see us slow because of our sexuality. But people are actually wrong. Because we are also strong in our own little ways. As a transgender woman, I've been through one of the first days in life. I came from a broken family, yet right now I still pursue what I believe and what's true in my heart. Because this is me. This is what I was born, and this is me that I will die in the future. I myself would never convince to like or love me, because I know that my family and my friends and the God above will surely love me the way I am.
Thank you so much, Credit number 5, for letting us go through self. And now, we have candidate number 6, it's Miss Madison Ray de la Vega. Good evening to you.
Good evening.
Alright, so, kumusta ikay?
Go ahead.
I'm doing so great. I hope you're doing so tired. Thank you.
We are enjoying your brush up. Okay, so please come a step forward. Okay, so are you excited for the question?
I have no choice.
Ladies' choice. Now you have to pick one, you get one. From this ball, oh, you are graduating from your high school with a diploma. And you're writing report of your high school years. Wow. Your question is, if you had to live your life all over again, what part of your life would you change? Again, if you had to live your life all over again, what part of your life would you like to change?
Wow, thank you so much for that. Very interesting question. Well, ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, every day of my life, I always ask myself, am I happy? And the question that she given me is, if I had given a chance to change one part of my life, what would that be? Absolutely, there's nothing that I can change. Why? For the very reason, as what I have said, I am very contented with what I am today. Yes, indeed, I may encounter a lot of obstacles and circumstances in my journey, living in this world, but I always believe in the possibilities of the things. Why? Ladies and gentlemen, yes, if you will be in my shoe, it's going to be quite difficult because I live with different. I'm a transgender, and that transgender can definitely make a difference in the society. And with all the
in this pageant?
Every day for me is a learning, and it's a new experience for me. Meeting new faces and making new friends, it's a lot of things for me. I will always treasure them as days goes by. Thank you.
In response to that, we are also thankful that you are taking part of our pageant. And we're looking forward to see you coming back here, not just for the pageant, but for some other experience that you want to grow.
Yes, I do.
Alright? Yes, I do. Now, it is Babadu. Okay. What the reservation of the diploma? Excited the Lord? Alright. This is the question for our topic number 7. If a crystal ball could tell you one thing about your future, what would you want to know? Again, if there is a crystal ball in front of you right now, and it will tell you one thing about your future, what would you want to know?
Thank you so much for that question. I believe that living a life as a transgender woman is never easy. It's not a walk in the park. There's a lot of circumstances that we are facing, discrimination, less opportunity. However, we remain standing and we always give our best smiles in everything we do because we believe that love is still there in the hearts of people. We cannot please everybody, but I'm pretty sure that there is goodness in them. And if there would be something I would like to see in the future, all I want to see is a happy life. Because I don't want a perfect life, because that's not possible, I guess. All I want is a happy life. Good health, family, and a lot of my friends. Because I know that no amount of money can actually pay that. The happiness that you can get from those people, the circle of friends or people that you have. Because you will always treasure them until the day you die. And always stay humble. Because I believe that if there is goodness, if there is kindness, there is goodness. And if there is goodness, there is understanding, respect, and love. That would be all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, getting number 7. I'm sure that we can see that a happy life ahead of you. Now, getting number 8. This is Miss Paula Luisine Abiliar from Bardo, Cebu City. How are you tonight?
To tell you honestly, can we lower the level of the mic, please? Okay, that's much better. Okay, actually tonight I'm very much hungry, but I'm trying to figure it out because I need to do the score competition.
Ana, bega na.
Such an amazing experience. It was wow.
We have this experience right now. I'm also hungry. I'm looking forward for the meeting of the Jollibee.
No.
Okay. Now we have candidate. This is candidate number 12 and number 11 for number 12. Okay. You are going to get one. Okay. Okay. This is the question to our candidate number 8. What bothers you most about what is happening in the country today? Again, what bothers you most about what is happening in the country today?
Wow. That is a very timely and relevant question. Let me start with answering the poll. Change is the only permanent thing in this world. And yes, the question that you have right now, what bothers me is, are the Filipino people ready for the change? Ladies and gentlemen, our President Duterte promised us that there was something more that we can offer. That there is something more bigger for the Filipino people. But the question is, are we ready for the change? To tell you honestly, if I'm asking that question, most living in this world, in the 24 years of my existence, I have seen the hunger of the poor. I have seen the powerless of those people who are poor. And we will be able to give them power to the poor. We will be able to educate the poor. And this world is not just for the Filipino people. This country is not just for the Filipino people, but this world is for I, you, and we. And we will live this world happily ever after. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, candidate number 8 for the response. Now we have candidate number 9, Miss Angel Luna. Good evening to you, girl.
Hello, good evening, and good evening to the rest of the audience, and good evening to the board of judges.
I would like to ask this one, are you okay that with regards to your talent a while ago?
Yes, of course, I am fine with that. As long as that I can entertain to the audience, then I will be very happy to entertain them. So, I'm very happy still.
It was indeed a very good tutorial on a woman that you are going to present, right? So it was really indeed a good job. Okay. Now we are now having last 2 questions. You have to pick that one. Okay, your question is, what is the biggest challenge that a youth of the day, Filipino youth of the day faces? Again, what is the biggest challenge faced by Filipino youth today?
First and foremost, I would like to tell that one of the biggest problems that our country has is our population. And our population is something that we need to solve. It is because some of the youth are victims of premarital sex. So definitely, your question is, my answer is, the biggest challenge to the youth today is they are the victims of premarital sex. It is because they are engaging in premarital sex in a way that they are having a relationship in their young age without a proper education, without a proper job, and without a proper future. So what I would like to address tonight is that, especially to the youth watching me, is that they need to focus their goals in life first. They need to secure their future. They need to educate themselves. It is because our goal and our mission in our lives to be successful. That is why I am encouraging all the mothers that they must be a good follower to their children. It is because if you are a good follower to your children, definitely the children will follow you. And I am hoping, ladies and gentlemen, that the word unity will abide us. It is because the unity for everybody, most especially the unity to the youth, the unity to the people of the Philippines, the unity to all people, to the government, is the only key for us to have a successful country. And with that, standing here in front of you is the vision of a person who educates myself what is right and what is wrong. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 9. And to complete our girls for our Q&A, this is candidate number 10, Maria Paula Vega Espina. Good evening to you, Paula.
Hello, good evening. Good evening to you. I guess good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Pooc-Talisay.
Wow, I miss you. We've been together for how many pageants before?
It was years before, and I so miss you. I just miss you now.
Good thing that we're working together tonight.
So much. Yes, the pressure.
Okay, so you are the last candidate for tonight. You only have one question left. With no choice, you have to open sesame.
Relax na kayo, bro.
Alright. Okay, this is your question now. Many countries have already legalized the same-sex marriage. Do you believe that our country, the Philippines, should follow? Why or or white man? Again, many countries have already legalized the same-sex marriage. Do you believe that our country, the Philippines, should follow
Baka yun, bro.
white or white man?
Thank you so much for the very relevant and interesting question. Ladies and gentlemen, the question states that, do I think that the Philippines should follow same-sex marriage as well as the other countries have? You know what? I was raised from a family who was a big faith in God because I myself is a devout Catholic. Same-sex marriage, am I pro or anti? For me, it is a very big yes. I am pro for same-sex marriage. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? The only requirement when it comes to marriage, I believe, is love. Because God Himself is an instrument of what love really is. Because God doesn't choose anyone to love. Yes, it has been said in the Bible that a man is for a woman and a woman is for a man. But always remember that change is a permanent thing in this world, for forever is a very, very quantifiable. It is what the reality truly dictates that there is a visibility of a man to man and a woman to woman. Yes,